welcome to our news update. Several police impersonators were arrested and detained at the Boroko police station yesterday for putting on police uniforms and exercising policing duties without proper authorization. Director Internal Affairs Emil Alpha said the impersonators consisted of civilians and former corps who were dismissed from the force. Alpha said they were arrested while they were in police uniforms and standing among road traffic authority officers at the roadblocks. Alpha said that there are records of these police officers that the Internal Affairs have investigated. Commissioner of Inquiry Commissioner Justice Batari stressed that police are only involved in conducting road traffic for the purpose of suspected offences. Otherwise, it is the responsibility of the Road Traffic Authority to conduct roadblocks. The Uniforce Security through the University of Papua New Guinea successfully launched the CCTV system, which is now in full effect at the university's main Waigani campus. The CCTV system, as part of the university CCTV project, covers all hotspots within the campus, including the main entry to the university's Waigani campus, the halls of residence, the school buildings, the university clinic, the central administration and student services buildings, and the forum square. In order to help minimize the illegal activities, student unrest and other disturbances on the campus, the CCTV system will be of assistance to the Uniforce Security to respond to the matter promptly. Kamkumung in Morobe Province is the first Ahi landowner village to lodge its integrated land group application with the Lands and Physical Planning Department. This was made possible through the Kamkumung Land Mobilization Program supported by landowner company Ahi Investment Limited. The 8 clans of Kamkumung hosted a festive gathering on Wednesday, October 16th, where Lands Minister and Deputy Prime Minister John Rosso was invited. Ahi Investments Group Deputy Chairman Guy Galang described it as a milestone that the other Ahi villages of Butibam, Ngali, Wagang, Yanga and Yalu will follow. Meantime, the East New Britain provincial government will progress the process of awarding land titles to the rest of the resettled people of Rabaul district. Administrator Levi Mano gave the assurance to the rest of the resettled people of Rabaul district, now residing in the other 3 districts of Gazil, Kokopo and Pomio. Mano made this known when acknowledging the efforts of the National Lands Department over the past couple of months to ensure nearly 200 land titles were formalized and delivered to the people of the Talvat Sikut resettlement in Pomio district. He outlined that this is the final land and important part of the restoration program that was supposed to have been completed decades ago. Turning overseas, the Indian capital is bracing for worsening air quality as millions prepare to celebrate the Hindu festival of lights Diwali. Several states have imposed strict regulations on the use of firecrackers during the festivities, but traditions are hard to break.
Up ahead of a big celebration. Millions of Indians here and around the world will celebrate Diwali today.
Since childhood we have been celebrating Diwali, and it's all about being together and of course the decorations.
The way to celebrate? Lights and firecrackers. But the novelty comes at a cost, the smoke exacerbating an already severe air pollution problem. To combat the problem, the Delhi government has banned the sale of all firecrackers for the rest of the year. It is allowing the use of green firecrackers for 2 hours tonight, which supposedly produce 30% less particulate matter.
Green crackers are more expensive than normal crackers, by about 25%. But they are less harmful, so we prefer people to buy and burst green.
Some believe they're a responsible way to celebrate.
Even I'm telling my brother, let's not buy too much, let's buy only the green crackers and let's buy as minimum as possible.
But environmentalists say they're a scam.
So this is really strange that you are willing to say that, okay, so I'll give less poison to my child, less toxicity with less crackers or green crackers.
Despite the rules, you can still easily buy green crackers here in Delhi. Because the ban only came in at the start of last month, a lot of what is now technically contraband had already been bought, and vendors are openly selling it. And those who use them say Diwali shouldn't be demonised.
This is for one day. We celebrate this Diwali for one day.
Billionaire Elon Musk has failed to appear in a Philadelphia court where his $1 million election giveaway is being challenged.
This giveaway has caused a lot of controversy in the final stages of the election campaign. It's been run by Elon Musk's Political Action Committee, a fundraising body that was set up to help Donald Trump's election campaign. And it's been awarding $1 million per day. That's about $1.5 million Australian dollars to a registered voter in one of the 7 swing states that is likely to decide the election outcome. A number of election experts have raised concerns that this could violate federal law, which prohibits anyone from being paid to either register to vote or to cast a ballot. But what the district attorney here in Philadelphia, a Democrat, is trying to do is sue Elon Musk and the Political Action Committee, arguing that the scheme is in breach of Pennsylvania's lotteries and consumer protection laws. Now, Elon Musk was ordered to appear in court today. He failed to show. His lawyers argued that he's a very busy man, that he can't just materialise at such short notice. And that led to quite a colourful back and forth in the courtroom. Prosecutors scoffed at that argument. They said that we were talking about the world's richest person here. The judge intervened, said it wasn't like Elon Musk could just arrive in Philadelphia on one of his SpaceX rocket ships. That prompted prosecutors to quip that if anyone could get to Philadelphia on a rocket ship, it was Elon Musk. But the billionaire's lawyers want this case dealt with by a federal court, and the judge here effectively put this case on hold while that request is considered. We heard from a representative for the District Attorney's Office shortly after court wrapped. Now, in the meantime, this giveaway is continuing. Elon Musk says that $1 million will be awarded every day until Election Day next week.
And in sports, after 6 long years of commitment, self-belief and dedication, the Gulf Comara Football Club will make its maiden Premier Soccer League Grand Final appearance on Saturday, 2nd November at the PNG Football Stadium, Port Moresby. Failing to feature in the biggest match of the season dozen times, coupled with heartbreak in semi-finals, Comara FC was even more determined to reach Grand Final. The story of success this year is of courage, resilience, commitment, and a return to basics every time they fail. Following the semi-finals defeat to Hekari United last season, Comara FC licked their wounds and promised to go one better this season. This season, they nailed it. Head coach David Awa couldn't be prouder of the result and the journey so far. Awa said the football club recruited well during the off-season, and this paid off. Defending champions Hekari United will be taking this challenge lightly. There was no better way to send off former Fiji Bati captain Kevin Lagani Naikama when Saturday night's Pacific Bowl Championship game was this swan song. Bati trust Cook Islands 56 points to 6 at the HFC Bank Stadium, Suva last Saturday in the second round of the Pacific Bowl Championship.
35-year-old Fiji party captain Kevin Ligari Naingama indicated that his next plan was to spend quality time with his family and reflect back on his rugby league career. The Nambuna Koro Lomaiviti native represented Fiji in 3 Rugby League World Cup, captained 2, including the 2022 World Cup in England, where they lost to New Zealand 24-18 in the quarter-final. He earned 24 caps for the party. He also won 3 NRL Grand Finals and 2 Super League titles. He described the last 2 weeks' experience in Fiji as like no other. He said it's been an emotional one. Naingama said he is honored and privileged to represent his country. It was just so fitting to have his last game at home in Fiji. He applauded the team's performance. The party side is in a good position to win the Pacific Bowl Championship if the Cook Islands can beat Papua New Guinea Kumuls in Port Moresby this Sunday. Naingama has been playing in the Super League since 2019, went back to NRL in 2022 before he returned to Super League for Huddersfield, where he played 52 matches since 2023. He was taken aback to see his family from Koro wearing T-shirts with his name and face printed on it. His 14-year career saw him play for the Newcastle Knights, the Penrith Panthers, the West Tigers, St. Helens, and the Sydney Roosters, and more recently, the Huddersfield Giants. Terry Longwood, TV1 Sports.
That ends our news update for today. Join us at 6 p.m. for our main bulletin.
Years ago, we never would have anticipated going underground.